Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, back again with another episode of Don't Starve for you. Now we're back here on the main menu because things have changed quite a little bit since the last time we were here. Yes, indeed they have. We now have the Insanity update. They've changed the way research works at long last. We have added in adventure mode, and a variety of other little changes have drastically altered the way this world exists. Yes, indeed it has. However, before we continue, we have to take a look at something a little bit sad. We go to play here, we have 4 save slots, and none of them are our old game, because when I tried to continue our old game after finding out this update happened, it crashed after about 3 minutes or 4 minutes into recording, and it destroyed somehow our entire save data. I don't know what happened, but it was strange. However, our old file is gone, and I'm sad to say that we were also unable to give Reggie a top hat after all. I did try, and it is unfortunately not actually something you can do. But let's take a look here at our new slots. We have a new option. We can go into adventure mode. So if we're going to start a new adventure here, that is what we are going to do. Adventure mode it is. The adventure mode is, of course, currently in development and has the high probability of having bugs in it, and I'm okay with that. It looks like, however, when we did die, it gave us some new characters to play with here. We got 3 new unlocks, so I guess it did give us the experience we earned. We have unlocked Wendy the Bereaved, who has a ghostly visitor at night. We've got the Strongman, Wolfgang, who has big health and a big stomach and hits harder. That sounds pretty interesting. And we also have the Soulless Automaton, WX78, who can eat spoiled food with no penalty. Empathy module not responding. Yes, indeed. Well, there's also 2 more characters to unlock, one of whom I believe is called Wes the Mime, who is new. We have a couple people to experiment here with, and we'll probably be using our tent to swap around between them. But let's start off with Wolfgang, because I've never seen him before, and that sounds fairly interesting. So, Wolfgang, let's go, my friend. We're going to explore the new adventure mode together. As the world is generated as previous, we get to see things. It looks like the graphic style has changed a teeny-weeny bit from my previous experiments. Here we are again. How long we will survive, we'll have to see. Hey, Maxwell, you creepy devil, you. Says we don't look so good. We have to find something to eat before night comes. Yes, indeed we do. Alright there, Wolfgang. What do you say? What do you think about things? Hello, tree! Yes, indeed, there's a tree. We look at the belly bush. Eating part gone. That's not good. The eating part is gone. Puny tree! I am stronger than you. How about this tree? Ah ha ha! Tree is floppy. I like him. He's pretty funny. Okay, Wolfgang, you are a cool guy, and I like you. Let's explore some of this garbage, pick up some nice resources, and get ourselves underway, because there's a lot of changes that have happened in this game. Lots of stuff worth doing. Lots of exploring to do. Alright, gather up some of this here stuff. We need to get ourselves underway, otherwise we're going to have a hard time moving forward any further. Can we make ourselves this stuff yet? No, we do not have any flint yet. There's some right over here on the ground, though, so we can pick that up, get some stone, get some more flint from there, and we should be pretty good. Can we make a pick yet? No, we cannot. We need 2 for a pick, of course. Is there another flint lying around near here? Because we are going to need some. Interesting. I don't know what that means either. 1 to 1. I'm not sure what that's all about. We'll have to experiment a little bit more with this world. There's some more flint. Good. We'll grab that on the way over there. What does he say about flint? He's rock, but pointier. Yeah, that's fair enough. Grab some more flint, and we'll head back down to where we found the stones. We'll grab some more saplings on the way, because we're going to need them sooner rather than later. Okay, there's some berries we can steal as well. That's always good. But yeah, the overhaul to the research system is fairly interesting, and it changes quite significantly how this game is actually going to be played. Ooh, Wolfgang has a big stomach. Looks like 250. 200 health as well. Interesting. He's a lot more survivable from the looks of things. There's possible beefalo playing up there as well, which is very nice to start off with. Got some bees nearby. That's okay too. Our stones are down here. Lovely. We'll take out our pickaxe and chop some of that stuff down there. We'll cut that up. Break up them stones. Should be nice and good. So, of the changes in this game, some of them are fairly interesting. One of them being that the what do you call them? The sanity meter is fairly interesting. It changes when you do things that are scary, like go near scary monsters, apparently. If you are in the dark for too long, your sanity meter goes down, which is fair enough. And there's a variety of other little things that can change your insanity for the worse. Also, that path looks very squiggly now, which is kind of funny when they're both side by side. And we've got a bunch of other little changes like that too. All kinds of little modifications have been made to this game. Go chop down some more stones. But yeah, the insanity meter It can go down by doing things that are crazy, by being out at night and whatnot, but it can also go up if you happen to be, say, eating candy, wearing fancy clothes, all those kinds of things. I'm not entirely sure how it works yet, because I haven't had too much time to experiment with it, but it sounds like a fairly interesting system, and I'm looking forward to playing around with it a little bit more here. There's a lot of different things we can find, too. We can try and find our secret eyeball key, which is a fairly interesting little piece of gear we can find out there in the wilds, and see what it involves. Because I've been looking forward to seeing that for a while, but we didn't have the opportunity because we were in a game that was designed previous to that world construction. And as the world generation changes, you're not necessarily able to find some of the old things in the old worlds, rather the new things in the old worlds. Are there any more stones down here? Looks like that's about it, and that beefalo plane doesn't apparently have any beefalo in it, which is alright, a little bit unfortunate, but largely alright. Alright, gather up some more resources here, pick up the flint, pick up the berries. Whew, we're doing okay here so far. We'll want to make sure we get underway fairly quickly. We'll want to get some wood soon before it gets dark, so we'll build ourselves an axe as well and use that to chop down some logs, because otherwise we're going to be hard-pressed when it comes to actually making a fire. We do have the resources to make a fire pit, although I don't necessarily know if we want to make one yet, because we don't have a place to build it. Gather up all them goodies too. There we go. We'll want to make some rope soon. We can start making ourselves things like log suits and backpacks. But for now, I'm happy with just getting some of our basic resources on hand. But yeah, it looks interesting here. I'm not entirely sure how this whole research system is going to work, so we'll have fun experimenting with that soon, I'm sure. Gather up some more of these here goodies. There's a big little forest area here. How much more wood do we want to hold on to it? There's a weird little road design. There's things like that, which is kind of funny looking. I guess that's the tiles not quite overlapping properly. I don't know what that's really all about, though. We'll gather some more saplings, gather some more trees. It is getting fairly dark in a minute, but we should be okay. We've reached the water's edge as well. Okay. That's fine, though. We got plenty of building here to do, Wolfgang. Wolfgang, what you say about bird? What you say about bird? Does that mean spring is coming? Because there's bird? The scary time is coming soon. Alright, well, Wolfgang. Hopefully we'll be able to get some fires going before scary time comes. Oh, interesting. If you're out even just at the dark like this, you start to lose your sanity meter. I wonder how drastically it gets lost. We're only down 1 point so far. Okay, interesting. I wonder what actually caused that. Apparently eating things like candies will make it better, but I don't know what is considered candy. Popcorn maybe would be considered candy? Would it? I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. We're down to 98% sanity now. I'm not sure what happens when you go completely insane. We'll have to figure all these little things out as we go. Pick ourselves some berries. There we go. Pick some more saplings. It is getting dark, so we're going to make ourselves a temporary fire here. Campfire and build. There we go. There are plenty of little things to mess around with in this game, but for now we will make do with what we got. Gather up some resources. We have a long night ahead of us, and hopefully... Oh, there's a turkey over there. Hopefully it works out for the best. Where did that turkey even go? He just kind of ran off and vanished. Yeah, it's scary on the dark, and this is interesting because our sanity is dropping even though we're in the light, from the looks of things. So apparently being awake at night makes you start to go insane as well. Interesting. We can try and make a science machine here, but we probably won't be staying here for too long, so I'm not convinced that's a great idea. We can make walls out of grass. That sounds interesting. They're not very sturdy, though, so they're probably not a very good idea at the moment. We can make a garland. That sounds interesting. Putting a bunch of flower petals together apparently makes you a little bit less insane, so we want to gather up some flower petals now, whereas we wouldn't have done that before. Anything else new we can make in here? Take a look down the list here. It looks like that's mostly the standard stuff. As far as lighting goes, it's all the standard stuff as well. And our tools, we have a pitchfork, which I believe is what the shovel used to do, is digging up turf. That's okay, though. And let's stick another log on the fire before that goes out. Thank you very much. There we go. We have our hammer and our razor. Nothing else particularly fancy there. You have a fantastic mustache there, Wolfgang. Give it the fire. The fire is not hot enough. Hello, tree. They are very pretty. Listen to the grass. I have defeated the grass. Yes, you have, Wolfgang. You've defeated the grass. So we'll see what happens here when this changes with the new day. We'll see what that does. We could probably eat some food here, so we'll cook up some carrots and eat them. I believe those are mostly food value and very little for your health, so that works out just fine, given we have plenty of health and not as much food. There we go. 201 food and 225. Just keep going up. No, 225 is the maximum food for Wolfgang. We're going to probably cook up our berries the next day, so we can wait for them rather not to spoil all at once. Since we don't really have an ice box or a nice infinite food source, we don't really want to waste the food that we've got as it stands. Yes, indeed. Here we go with a new day. How does that change the day timer? What does that do here up at the top? That gives us 1, 2. So I guess 1 is the world we're in, probably, and 2 is the days. That sounds fine. Let's go pick some more berries and keep exploring. Grab some carrots. We need to... My mighty arms can't carry no more. Okay, eat that carrot. That's fine. Interesting, though. We'll have to keep exploring and seeing what else we can find out here, because it sounds like there's a lot of new things in the world generation that we want to actually find. Especially if we want to actually make it ahead in this world. So we'll keep looking around and see what we can find. We'll pick up some more flower petals. We'll probably want to make a backpack soon. Although I don't know if we have the research to actually make one yet. Oh, we do. Okay. We can make a backpack right off the bat. That's good. That'll give us more carrying capacity. So that is generally useful. We want to find ourselves a nice place to go live. So we're going to keep exploring around a little bit more, see if we can't find a way off this island, and then hopefully find ourselves a nice environment to live in. I jumped the gun a little bit there on that grass and didn't actually pick it up, but that's okay. This is an interesting little outcropping. Oh, interesting. It's not just spherical land anymore. That's kind of nice. The world generation's a little bit more random. I like that. The odd spherical islands is definitely getting a little bit tiresome, but that's alright. They've changed it up now, so the world is much more exciting for us. So let's see if we can't figure out how to get around to that other island we saw down there, because we saw there's a little outcropping land down there. We just have to figure out how to actually get to it. Let's grab some more flowers. How is our insanity doing? We're back up to 100, so it looks like your sanity regenerates during the daytime, or if you're not doing anything really stupid. So that's good to know. It's not a death sentence to have low sanity, although it probably isn't a very good idea to let it stay low for too long. Okay, we have some paths here we can follow down below. Ooh, what's this? Pick up a box thing. Okay. We found a box thing. What does it say if we examine it? Has little lever. There's a little lever on this box thing. We do not know what it's for or what it's do, but we found the box thing. Okay, well, let's keep exploring with this box thing and see what else we can find. Here we have some quarry land, it looks like, although there's not a whole lot in it. We'll equip our pick and grab some more gold, because we're going to need a whole bunch of research machines, if I understand this correctly. The way the new research system works is involving a lot more actual research devices. But that's fine, we'll pick up some berries as well. And we'll head down here. What is this? Ooh, spider terrain. Interesting. That's kind of cool. More spider terrain. This looks like a bit of a dangerous place to be, in fact. But that's interesting. I wonder if that grows over time. If the spider terrain actually infests other land. And if you can get it to go away by killing the spider dens. We'll have to experiment with that later on as well. Lots of little changes here to find out about. There we go. Still no more gold, though, which is unfortunate. We do want to find some more of that fairly soon. Grab some more flowers so we can build ourselves a garland and see how that works. Here we go. More flowers. There's not a whole lot over here, unfortunately. This might be a dead end, too. It looks like it's not. That's good. Keep looking around here as we explore further into the new world generation. But yeah, there's this eerie lack of a whole lot of stuff in here that I'm not really sure what's going on with. Let's mine out some more stone, see if we can get some more gold. There's nowhere that really looks appealing to build up yet, because I haven't found any beefalo. And I do like to build up near beefalo, because that poop is some valuable stuff. Dig up these stones as well. There we go. There's some more gold. Fantastic. Gold is a valuable thing. Very valuable indeed. Grab some more flowers, because we need 12, I believe, to make our hat. 12, yes. Oh, we found some pigmen. A pig base in a spider den. That seems like bad planning on your part there, Piggy Wiggy. Also, there's a swamp there, which is not so good either. Lots of weird generation in here. Lots of things that are generating really close to other things. And there's a tall bird. The tall birds make me go crazy. Is that tall bird trying to attack that? No, it's trying to attack me. Fantastic. We're not equipped to deal with you, tall bird. Go away, please. Thank you. Alright, grab this berry bush. All I wanted to do is see if you drove me crazy, and surprisingly enough, you don't, despite the fact that you're a very insane-looking creature. Alright, grab some more stone. We want more gold. Gold for everyone. Or at least for Wolfgang. Wolfgang needs his gold. Get more pickaxe. Chop down some more stones. We're not getting very lucky with the gold finding here, or very lucky with the beefalo finding either, for that matter. Ooh, that looks interesting. I'm not sure what that's all about, but we'll pick it up and see if we can continue on our adventure mode adventure. Maybe we can keep everything in our inventory when we go. Anyway, a wooden thing. Strange rock. Do I sit on? Oh, we can't take this with us. Okay, so that's interesting. That must be the base where we have to build our mysterious construction here. I don't know much about it other than you put a bunch of things together and it makes a mysterious portal. Can I put our box thing on it? The scary time is coming soon. Ah, yes, we put the boxes on it. It's coming together now. Yes, it is. It is indeed, Wolfgang. Let's put ourselves a campfire over there, I guess, but for now we're going to come over here and pick some of these rocks, because we are looking for more gold here. That is the objective. We're not finding much of it, but we are looking for it, so we're going to keep digging. We are starting to go a little bit more insane as well, but it looks like we're still mostly safe, so I'm not too worried yet. Keep chopping up these stones. Our pick has broken again, but that's fine. Did you just wake up to chase me down? Go away, you. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Hey. Hey. I didn't do anything to you. I was just breaking some rocks. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Stinking tall birds. Aggressive little stinkers. Whew. Well, let's keep grabbing some of these resources we've picked up already, because there's no reason to be scared away by a little tall bird action. There we go. Maybe it was just the sound wakes them up? I doubt it, but it's possible. Either that or the proximity. Well, let's come back down here quickly. Oh, there's a part of the machine. And we're going to build ourselves a fire right here. And run from the bird. Run from the bird. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Whew. Well, now we can mine these stones out at night. There's another piece of machine up there to the north we saw. I'm not entirely sure how the distribution of those bits of machine actually work, but it looks like they seem to be fairly spread out in the world. We'll have to see how it actually works when we find more of them. And I wonder if there's more than one of each piece. Otherwise, finding the last piece might be somewhat difficult. But there's some more gold for us, that's fine. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to have to sneeze in a second, so I'm going to quickly pause the recording here. Ugh. Okay, so quickly finish this up. Oh, it looks like our pickaxe broke at exactly the right time there, so make a new one. And finish breaking up them stones. More gold, fantastic. Let's pick up more of this junk, and then we can keep working here. So, apparently the different worlds have different restrictions to them. There's different crazy things that can happen, but until we can actually get into one and take a look for ourselves, it's hard to say what the differences really are. So we're going to experiment with it and find out. As we finish picking up these stones here, we should be able to move a little bit more forward. We're getting closer to the third day, which is going to be the final day of this recording, but that's fine because we've got plenty more time to experiment in the future. More gold is excellent. Gotta love getting them resources. It's dark out there. I cannot see. I am scared. Don't be scared, dude. It's okay. We'll cook up some berries for you so you have some food for the next day. There we go. Cook them up on that fire there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We are going a bit more insane than previously, I think. Interesting. They've changed how the cooking works as well. Cooking does not instantly make everything back to full again. That makes cooking a little bit more difficult. Your food gathering is not quite as useful as it used to be. Eat some more berries. Looks like that actually heals up our food as well. Yeah, a little bit. Heals our sanity a little. That's good to know. Lots of different things you can do to make yourself happier. Okay. Well, we're back here in the world again. Let's go up here to the north and pick up this thing. A metal potato thing. I don't know what that's all about. I want it, though. Alright, we stole a metal potato thing. What do we do with this metal potato thing? Go away, tall birds. I'm hardly doing anything to you. Away with thee! Oh, our fire burned out. That's interesting. Go away! There we go. Okay. So if we examine this metal potato, what does it say? Ah, 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 ah! What ugly potato! We put this in the machine? Huh. He's coming together now. Yes, indeed it is there, Wolfgang. We don't know what it's coming into, but it's certainly coming together. Let's mine up some more of these stones and keep moving. We gotta gather up some more resources as well, because there's plenty of things here we can take with us, but we don't need all that much more stone. We do, on the other hand, need much more wood. So hopefully there's no tree guardians hiding in this little piece of forest, and we will actually get this wood unhindered. But we really need to start building up a base soon, too, so we can actually have an operations center. Okay, gather up some more wood. But yeah, beefalo would be good. Finding a swamp nearby would be good too, so we can experiment with what's in there. For the time being, though, we'll make do with gathering the resources we can find, and we'll work from that. So, gather a couple more trees worth of wood, and we'll have to head out into the wilds again to find a new place to go. because as it stands, we still haven't really found what we're looking for. We did find a base of our structure on the map, though, so maybe that'd be a good place to set up some kind of camp, because we are definitely going to need to come back there if we want to continue out of this world. It'll be interesting to see if we can find another base somewhere, or something like that, like another one of those circular discs at the bottom, because it looks like they're fairly instrumental in actually getting out of here. So if there's more than one of them, we'll know that the other pieces spawn in more than one place as well, and it's a lot easier to get out of here than we might have otherwise thought. If there's only one of each, that might make the worlds quite a lot smaller and quite a lot more contained. We'll have to take a look and see. So we'll gather up the wood we cut down from these trees, and we'll keep looking around to see if we can't find anything else. I believe that our teleporter structure thingy should be on the map somewhere. So we'll take a look at that. We'll have to see all the parts we need to actually complete it. Yeah, there it is. It's a tiny little speck on the map. There it is. Alright, at least we can see it. That's better than nothing. We do have a swamp here, so that's something. Something dangerous, but it is certainly something. What happens if we come in here? Are we going to get tentacle monstered? Yes, we are. Grab some reeds, because we'll want some of those. Does that make us go more insane, just being in the swamp? Does it? It doesn't appear to. It looks like it's not too bad for your sanity just to be in here. Although I imagine fighting things like the tentacles might cause you some sanity problems. Let's go pick these reeds. Looks like we're mostly safe in here so far, which is surprising. Generally, these swamp areas are a lot more aggressive. But it looks like, apart from some frogs, there's not a whole lot in here to cause us trouble, so I'm not too worried. There we go. Pick that. There's a spiky grass there that we don't need. Pick some berries. Okay, well, that's gone off fairly well. I don't see anything else aggressive in here either, so there's nothing trying to kill us. Huh. Interesting indeed. Well, that's okay. What is that? Is there a flower there? It's a flower. Okay. Lots to explore. Lots to explore. Very big and open world, surprisingly enough. I will punch you! He says when you go to attack someone. That's kind of funny. But yeah, lots of stuff to look at here. Not a whole lot we can actually do so far. Do the things spawn only close to the machine? That's another good question. Or do they actually spawn way out here where we're going? I don't know. There's a big empty space here too, which is surprising. The game was generally pretty jam-packed before. Now there's a lot of nothing in this area. Very interesting changes in the generation of these worlds. Very interesting changes indeed. Wolfgang will have to continue exploring to find out what else he can find and what else he can bend to his will. Grab that flower, Wolfgang, and grab the saplings too. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a shovel. No, I cannot. Science! Why do you thwart me, science? Alright, we'll have to go make ourselves some science machines soon, probably back at that machine of some mysterious description, and use that to research some of our basic tools and whatnot, so otherwise we're going to have a hard time progressing any further. So let's build ourselves some science machines back over there, so we'll work our way back, and we should be able to get that up and going today. Here we go, we'll work around this way. We're already back in the quarry area, which is fine. We'll chop down this stone while we're here, since we might as well. There we go. Gather up them resources. Gather them up, them stones and flints. We want more gold. Gold for Wolfgang. Where's the gold for Wolfgang? Well, hopefully we'll find more of it as we dig. There we go. Okay, so here's our mysterious construction. So we're going to build ourselves a fire pit here when it gets darker. We're also going to build ourselves some science machines. So science machine, go. Alrighty. Ding ding. What does that do? Does that give us access to most of this stuff? Appears to. Get access to most of our research tools. Although this is alchemy engine. Interesting. Okay, maybe we only need to have one of these still. You just have to actually make prototypes of everything. That's kind of interesting. Let's build ourselves a fire pit here so we don't get too dark. There we go. We'll come back to our science machine where we're going to do some research. Stop running. Thank you. We'll research ourselves a shovel because we'll need one of those. How does that work? You make a prototype and then the science machine just knows how to make more of them? Or you just know how to make more of them in general? Appears that way. What if we make a pitchfork? Bring science. We have a pitchfork now. Can we dig up this ground? Apparently not. I have to equip it. How does it work? Maybe you can't dig up this stony ground. I'm not sure. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let us see what else we can make. Can we make ourselves a razor? We could. We don't need one. That's all the tools I need for now. We don't really need a hammer right now either. A miner hat and a pumpkin lantern aren't really key either. What else do we want from here? We need a bug net, a fishing rod, bird trap, and straw roll? Not really. Food, we could use some of these turbo farms. We don't have any poop, though, so it doesn't do us any good anyway. An alchemy engine, we can't prototype yet? Oh, we don't have the blocks and the boards. I guess we should make those things now before we forget. So we'll come into our refine, and we'll prototype each of those things. My mighty arms couldn't carry no more. That's alright there, Wolfgang. We're going to drop that rope. We're going to make ourselves a bunch of the different resources. I guess I should eat some food first. We'll eat some berries. There we go. Eat a carrot, too. That'll give us some more resource space. We'll refine ourselves some boards. There we go. We'll refine ourselves some stone. There we go. Put that in our inventory as well. And we'll swap out those seeds for that. We'll eat them, too. And we will refine ourselves some papyrus. There we go. We got all the basic resources we could ever need. That's good. I don't know what to do with this, so we'll put them logs, I guess. Those logs and that logs. There we go. Stack those together. Refine is all researched magic. There's a bunch of new things in magic, too, from the looks of things. Night lights, night armor, and dark swords. That's interesting. Let's make ourselves a garland, I suppose. See how that works. We put it on. Oh, it has a timer? Not sure what that does. It's kind of funny on him, too. Okay, let's take that off for the time being. Let's add the petals to the fire for now. Lots of interesting things here to experiment with. It looks like it's a lot easier to research things than I thought. You only need one science machine. I thought you needed many more than one in the new system, but apparently not. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll make do. We'll figure it out. The dapper vest, the breezy vest, that looks new. Interesting. These are used nightmare fuel, which I believe you get by fighting the creatures of the Insanity. However, to experiment any further, we're going to have to wait until next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, experimenting with the new changes in Don't Starve. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like the episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.